What is up, everyone? The 25th Genius is back, and oh my god, I am so hyped at 12 o'clock at night. This was absolutely amazing. I can't take it. Oh my god. Yes, we are going with another review. So this time, of course, Tower of God. You knew I had to do it. You know I'm gonna be on it. You know I got to. I have no choice. Let's get into it. So just now, just in this era, we are blessed by life itself amidst every form of curse that we have to freaking have an anime adaptation of one of the best webtoons in history. I am so excited to talk about this. I'm so excited to give you my initial thoughts on it. If you're wondering, should you watch it? My friends are wondering if they should watch it too, and hopefully this video, if you find it, hopefully this video will tell you all that you need to know about the Tower of God anime. So let's get into it. So we're going to talk about Kame no To, episode 1. So, what do I think about the episode? I freaking loved it. It was absolutely amazing for so many reasons, which I'm going to talk about. The story starts off, of course, with Bam running after Rachel, and this is the scene in which she's about to go into the tower. Now, there are many things that I need to talk about in this scene right here, where it's like this. Okay, and I'll do a lot of comparing the manga and the anime, because it's actually really a good interesting how an anime adaptation really just changes some of the things around. Actually, this is one of my first time that I've actually seen a full-blown comic that I've read is an anime, so this is very interesting for me. It's a whole new experience. That being said, let's get into it. So a few things that are interesting. So one, his clothes, and I just want to point out that his clothes were not like that in the very beginning. In the very beginning, he had these really raggedy old clothes, and when he decided to take the test of the tower, he basically what do you call it, then he gets those new type of clothes. So he does not have these clothes going into it, but I like kind of sort of how in the very beginning you are greeted with the two characters that will drive the story. And basically, it begins the long chase of him running after Rachel in order to get back the person that is his bright son. Which I really love the direction that they're really focusing on, because that's generally how Tower of God started, so you should try to keep it that way. If you really try to animate the other chapters as of right now, it'll be very, very hard, because a lot of context just needs to be known. And definitely the case that he originally ran after Rachel, that is his whole purpose of climbing the tower in the first place. He has no other use but to just basically get Rachel. So I really like how the anime just straight from off the bat just really takes that whole theme and really nailed it home. So very good job on the anime for that. I really like the character of Bam, but I do and I don't. Here's the reason. Bam in the anime, as of right now, was very strong, and he really wasn't that strong in the webtoon. Like, us readers, we know how Bam was in the very beginning and how he gradually became this really strong person. But in the beginning, he wasn't, a punk, but he wasn't as strong as the anime portrayed him. I really liked how the anime portrayed him, because they made him strong to where he did what he needed to do, which was, of course, clear the first floor of the tower, but he wasn't so strong to where we couldn't recognize him. So I really do appreciate that aspect of really making Bam's character really stronger. Maybe you could argue it's stronger than what it was, but definitely the level of strength was actually perfectly done, especially for the first tower of the anime, if I do say so myself. 1 second. So again, I really don't find anything wrong with how Bam is first introduced into the viewers as a similarly strong character with a lot of potential, but it's kind of just would have been nice if they would have built Bam up like how he was in the webtoon. But of course, you're an anime, you really don't have a lot of time as people would think, so I do truly understand about why that is the case. So a few things that you should know. So His name is not Bam in the Japanese anime. It's called Yoru. So I'm going to explain why right now. Yoru, if you know any Japanese, means night. And in the Korean translation, Bam means night. So his name is actually the 25th Bam. It signifies the day he was born. So technically he's called the 25th night. So I would have liked if they would have kept Bam, but of course it's Japanese, so they just translated it the best way that they could, which is obviously Yoru. So Yoru, Bam is the same thing. And kind of Yoru sounds cool, like Yoru, Yoru, Yoru kind of sounds cool. So again, I kind of respect that as well. So now let's get into where he meets Haran and he begins to take the test. So my favorite girl comes out. Yuri Zahar comes out. And honestly, I really like how they really animated this scene. They really tried their best to match the scenes of the webtoon with with their animation, and I thought that was out of respect for the webtoon, which was really cool. So this exactly how it happened within in anime exactly happened in the webtoon, in that slow posed motion, which was very cool and very interesting to say the most about it. And I really like how they captivate Yuri's character. Yuri's character is exactly like that. She's very hot-headed, she's very blunt, she's just very rough. She looks like a lady, but she's far from a lady in a sense. I mean, no, she's my favorite. I think she's a very beautiful character. But her personality, her seikaku, is not that of a normal, like basically maybe teenage girl. Well, she's older, but in probably real world, she's probably like a teenage girl in a sense. So they really nailed it spot on. There was nothing wrong with her character. I think they really nailed it. It wasn't phony. It was perfect. It was perfect. And how she meets Bam, how she interacts with Bam, all very executed perfectly. Very good respect to the source material and not going from it. That was very, 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 very good. Maybe Evan's character was a little iffy, maybe I don't know, but again, it was just very, very nice to just see these two characters interact. And that's one other thing too, where I really love how they're going back to the old artwork. Like the old artwork is like the new artwork is very good. Trust me, it's really, really good. Don't get me wrong on that, but it's really good to see that old artwork. It's really good to see classic Tower of God. It just is. It's a breath of fresh air, because classic Tower of God is just so good. Like, it's just so good. Like the old characters, their personalities, how the three of them meet. It's all just nostalgia. It brings back so many fun memories, especially at my darkest times, in which I just had this webtoon to lean off of. And it really just gave me a breath of fresh air. So again, seeing all of that, how it's just big respect to the webtoon, to the source material, to the work that the author put in. Very, very, very good. So now we get into where he takes to the second floor, which of course, if all of us readers know, you know, it's where they exterminate half of the people. So we meet Kun, and honestly, I thought Kun's voice would be a little lighter. To be fair with you, Bam's voice I thought would be too, maybe because I'm thinking of a Korean style, but I have no problems with their voices. I think their voices add a little more strength and personality to where both these characters really lacked in, if you're really just reading it from the manga, the digital novel of it. So yeah, I'm conflicted. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm conflicted. But again, it was good seeing Kun. It's good just seeing his wit. Like, I just love like his wit. Just old Kun is like better than new Kun. I'm telling you right now. If you really like a really sly, smart character who can show his strength but rather use his brain, you'll definitely love Kun. Anges, whatever his other name is, Eugene Anges. I'm bad with names. And then the episode ends at that, and it meets with the three are at a standstill, and other things are about to take place. So what will happen, I won't spoil it for you. But again, is this definitely a anime you should watch? I definitely think so. I mean, if it's on Crunchyroll, you definitely need to check it out. This is definitely a really, really good anime. I'm already loving it so far. Like, maybe it'll disappoint going forward, but right now honestly, I really don't have that many complaints about it. And then one last thing for a personal thing, it was really good. Just again, this is the reasons why I study so hard with Japanese, because it's just really good to be able to translate, these words. Like you're actually knowing what they're saying, and you're knowing what's going on from context to context. That's really good, and it's just a breath of fresh air, if I do say so. If I do say so at least. So what I'm actually gonna do, after I'm done with this video, I'm actually gonna try to work on the recording that I made of Tower of God, and I'm actually gonna put the translations on there. So hopefully, if you don't like Crunchyroll, you can watch basically my bad version of it. I'm gonna try to get another way, but if you're interested in that, I'm going to try to my best to put that up. Maybe it'll get taken down. I'm not gonna say Tower. I'm just gonna say like let's watch anime something. So we're gonna see if it works, but I'm gonna do definitely translations. I pretty much know everything what was said. There's only maybe like one or two things that I just didn't understand, but I mean I read the source material, so it kind of makes it a little bit easier, to say the least. So again, very good anime. Very good first episode, already starting strong, but like I thought, there's nothing really surprising about it. So definitely check it out. If you not, you sleeping. And with that being said, I will end the video here. I gotta work on that episode. So with that being said, I thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed Tower of God as much as I do, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.